This is my first live stream to the public. I saw that Russia invade Ukraine. It's so hurtful. I saw the country was completely destroyed. People die, mass murder, and also Russia shows up, also died as well. God has created everyone equally in the sense of everybody, human soul. But all the substance for each and all individual are different, very different. Each of the country, the leader, appointed there to serve people, not there to hurt people, because the people pay the leader, the officer. That's what God was asking me to speak today. And Jesus, as the Messiah, he had promised he'd come back. And he's already back on April the 9th, 2022. It's between 3 o'clock and 3:30 Pacific time. I had a video on that, so you probably can go and look for that. The Messiah has to return. He here with me. I mean that he say he returned as a funny God. Now it's a funny man, Jesus. Because with God, there is no reincarnation of human soul. But with the devil, there is the reincarnation. Let me go back to continue with Russia invade Ukraine. Jesus, the Messiah, also here with me. He is a spiritual voice. You will not hear him. But he used my voice, my human voice. He used my human language, which is the English that I'm speaking right now, to explain to the people in Russia and the people in Ukraine. There is the price so far that Russian taxpayers have to pay. A lot and whole lot. And for a long time, for invade the Ukraine. The Almighty had given to my sister, which is she is the one that speaks for me right now. The Almighty Father had told her to collect 100 trillion euro from Russian taxpayer, from Russia country, pay damage to Ukraine country, to Ukraine people. It's up to today. So actually it's up to several weeks ago. The longer war going on, will be more people die, more destruction, occur, and the Russian people required to pay. You cannot deny pay them because God the Almighty, with some of the religions that address to him as Yahweh, Allah, and many other names. So he will enforce that payment up on Russia country, that Russian people must pay. The payment will be in very and a lot of form. It's a humanitarian payment for damage. Absolutely no authority, no gun, no bullet, no missile. Now it's payment, money, material, food, illness, trouble. There's a lot of fun that the Almighty enforced up on the country of Russia. I can tell you right now, it is remain the Messiah is speaking through his sister, the divine messenger of covenant, Mariette. Though she need to go by the Miller, because Miller is her predestined spouse, last name. The payment will ranking 100 years, 1,000 years, for a long time. Look back at the youth who were hurt, killed by Hitler. You see how scarred and how damage is caused? It's still not paid in full yet. The Germans still have to pay. They just did not know that. But they still have to pay. The very same thing here for Russian. They must be paid. I have some words that I have my sister here speak to the Ukraine president. You pray. You very pray for safe put. Fight for your people. With you defend your country. You use bullet, gun, missile, authority to fight Russia. Soldier, that okay. It was a one wrong, it's Russian wrong. And now you at Ukraine fight with authority. Also wrong. But for you to protect your country, that's okay. You, Ukraine people and leader, will not be punished from that, because you protect your country. You stand in your land. Protect your country. But for all other countries that support Ukraine with a war, missile, airplane, gun, a bullet, whatever they are, they add that wrong to the wrong that Russia already done. Those countries that sent the war gear in the Afghanistan fight Russia. The people, the taxpayer of that country will be punished because of one wrong as another one wrong on make things worse. So now I'm speaking directly to the United States of America. The President, the Congress that passed the bill, sent all those bomb and gun and whatever. I'm not in the business of murder people, so I don't know those names and I don't want to hear about those names. Again, this is the Messiah. I'm speaking through my younger sister, the divine messenger of covenant, the female that on chapter 12 of the book of Revelation, the word that's speaking here are not from her. It's from me, the Messiah, that you call me at Jesus, which is wrong. You have to address to me the second person of the Holy Trinity as the Messiah. I am currently on earth. I came back. And I'm speaking through my sister's voice now. Because you cannot hear my spiritual voice. I will have my sister to fly into Ukraine with her beloved, predestined spouse. The last official top commander of United States Force and NATO in Afghanistan. Both of them will be travel into Ukraine to assess the damage that Russia and all the countries support Ukraine with all the destruction material. And the first person of the Holy Trinity, the Master of the universe, will impose sanction on Russia. You will see a lot of problem, a lot of illness in Russia. So it'd be better for the government of Russia need to listen to my sister's spouse, the 4-star Army General Austin Scott Miller. He will be the one that helped her to speak to the war government officer. My sister, the female divine messenger of covenant, does not have the assignment to talk to government officer tossing back and forth world war, because her is a vessel that hold the Holy Trinity, the Almighty God power, and the people cannot fight with each other in front of her. When she speaks, that be the final word and order from the master of the universe. When I was on earth over 2,000 years ago as a fully man Jesus, I addressed to the master of universe as the Father. He is the Almighty, eternal, supernatural power who has no beginning, no end, because He's always exists. He Himself created me and my sister's soul from Himself. That make me the Messiah and the male, fully God and fully man. That make my younger sister a female soul, fully God and fully man. She is a feminine. She doesn't like to address to herself as fully God. She addressed to herself as fully divine. So that's how she does. My sister, who spoke here, had received requests from Facebook, many requests from Pakistan. Asked her to teach gospel. That's what they addressed. But she is in America. That is not her duty to teach gospel. Teaching God's law, creation law, is a responsibility of spiritual minister is not heard. But warning, the spiritual minister required to teach, explain creation law correctly, in whole, not just teach the one that in your favor benefit your flesh, you teach, and other you don't. That's misleading. You, the spiritual minister, are liable for the damage that people done from you, mislead people of creation law. While I was as Messiah on earth, and my sister now here, as the female divine messenger of covenant, we don't teach religion. We teach creation law. Creation law apply to all human. There's no exception. Ukraine the son of suffering country, hentai, the master of universe, saw you very clear. He is sending my sister to Ukraine. She will fly over there on the time that has been appointed. And now here, I, as a Messiah, spoke to my sister. I order Russia country, all Russian people, all Russian soldier, all military leader to immediately withdraw soldier from Ukraine. Immediately, without delay. I will forward this to one of the Catholic archbishop in Russia. And one of the Catholic archbishop in Ukraine, for them to deliver to Ukraine president and to Russian president. It is an order to end immediately war between Russia and Ukraine. I release my sister back to her own self. Now, it was not me. I was controlled by the Messiah. Because I am always happy. And I have some of my smiling. But when my brother, the Messiah, and my father, the Master of the Universe, take control of me, you will see me very tight. Again, he was talking about the Archbishop in Ukraine, which is I knew this bishop. He recently contacted me, but I don't want to release his name here for the security of his life. But I will forward this broadcast over to him. Now I will speak to that Archbishop that contacted me for the late Azerbaijan citizen Michael Zimzadi. Archbishop, you are chosen one. You've been communicate direct with the Almighty God. And I know you know that, but I just want to confirm to you. You will be great vessel for healer, as a healer for Ukraine people. That's all I can say to you right now, and you will find out. So do all the elders in the church. They will side by side with you and visible for the Almighty Father to restore country of Ukraine. I also give my word to the late Azerbaijan Michael Zimzali Etuni. I don't want to speak about his name here for his safety. You are being protected. Everything you done is assigned to you. You safe. No one can hurt you. Okay, now I have to end my live streaming now. Because the wind here is so loud. The angels everywhere, they are happy that the Messiah had spoke to the world for the first time after he died. His physical body died on the cross. That's why the wind is so strong here. I will speak to you another time. Goodbye.